Okay, this is a project to finish up this stage here, and there's a lot of things to be done, from the ceiling to the walls to the floor to the wiring, a whole bunch of things. And so what I've done is to try to break it down into 15 little tasks, and I say little, each one of these jobs on this list will take a day of worth of work to do. So first, let me give you an overview of the equipment so you can kind of understand. This is the console station here. It's going to be upgraded to have two monitors. It's for the digital mixer and for the digital recording workstation. So there's be two monitors here. That all this ends up going to the PC, which goes to the digital mixer over there in that rack. And it also goes to the AV for the home theater. So we've got this piece of equipment here, then we got the PC, and then we got the speakers we got the audio video equipment, and then we've got the speakers for that. That's a Polk Audio subwoofers, left and right, Bose, very old Bose speakers, left and right, Polk Audio center channel speaker, and surround sounds in the back. So that's all wired in. And then, so that's the AV for the home stereo. And then for the PA system, there's the Mackie Thump subwoofer and PA speaker, left and right. Okay, PA speaker, subwoofer. And there is the stage monitors left and right. This one I've already got taken down, but these are on swing bars. Okay, and I've got the drum stage monitors up here. All that's wired into this. So continuing on here, I've got monitors for the drum stage. That's just a video monitor, and I've got them for the keyboard player here, and these can be used for lyrics, words, music, anything that we pull up on the PC can be switched over to any of these monitors. So with this monitor here, and there's a monitor over here for the bass player. It sets up right here. And you see I've kind of got this homemade rig right here that I made to bolt these monitors to. That's going to get replaced with some angle iron, which has got to be cut. And then I've got to put in the control panel here. I got to get rid of all this mess that's in here. This is it comes off the PC from the HDMI, and then it translates up to 4 monitors over Cat6, and then the Cat6 goes into this receiver box that goes on the monitor, and then you plug the monitor into HDMI. So this is getting re-racked over here to the control panel. Then I've got this box here. You see what a mess I've got. This little box here is it is a USB hub, because I don't have enough USB ports. Everything requires USB. You know, USB is required by the digital mixer. USB is required with some of the stereo equipment. USB is required by these little dongles for the keyboards that we can use. So we can use the keyboards in here to actually sit here and control the PC. And you know, you can pull up everything on the monitor here, so you can just sit right here and control everything. So that's the USB. So that's got to be put on this patch panel. So this has got to be redone. See, this is temporary. I just put a piece of drywall here. This is all going to get replaced. So that's a project. Re-racking this is a project, because I'm coming off of this. All of these connectors in the floor and wherever go to this patch panel right here. For example, this is the drum stage. There's 10 mics and headphone that get routed underneath through there. and all the way through that into the right here. There's all the connections for the drums right there. So what happens is these are being run, none of them are labeled. These all get run through here, out across the back, you know, and then in over here. So it's really it's not a real good rig. So this is going to get re-racked. I'll explain that project in more detail. This back wall's got to get finished out. This wall's got to get finished out. I got to build this soffit right here and put some lights in it. That's got to be built out. This back wall, side wall over here has got to be finished. And this front wall's got to be finished. And it's all got to be finished out in a way so that the stuff is removable. The other thing is ceiling's got to be finished out with lights put in. That's going to be a big job. And so there's just a lot of things to do here. And, you know, when I get done, it's going to be a lot better. But just kind of have to take it one little project at a time. And the other kicker is that I have to try to keep all this working while I'm doing it, because I can't, if I think it's going to take 15 days and ends up taking me a month, I can't afford to have everything not working for a month. Because that means I can't use the mixer and I can't use the home theater. So everything has to be done in a way that I can't take anything out of service. And the last thing that's got to be done is this floor. It's got to be fixed. These panels are removable to give access underneath the floor. And this is just homemade stuff. And so these are too heavy because that's two 3/4 inch panels. There's what it is, it's two. And it's just too heavy, these plates are too big. So I'm gonna have to break these down into smaller plates that can be removed easier so I can get under there better. And then I've got another project that all of these circuits on the front down here, these outlets to go to here and up there, okay, and all across the floor and all across the back wall back there are on 120 amp breaker, and that's too much. There's 6 outlets down that wall back there, so this is too much. So I've got to break this out and home run another 20 amp circuit right here, so I can go use 20 amps for this and that top one over there and that one. Probably throw the lights on the same circuit, drop down and go down that wall right there. So that'll be a 20 amp circuit, and that'll leave me a 20 amp circuit for these on the side and these in the floor, and the outlets that are on the wall on the side. There's an outlet in the front. So that's a lot that's got to be done. And I just kind of try to break it down into 15 projects. And we'll see how it goes. I'm getting started on it today.